This is for men who want to feel less angry in their day-to-day lives, whether it's with their partners, at work, with strangers on social media, just how they feel inside themselves on a day-to-day basis, or whatever it is you might want to be doing. I'm going to first talk about what anger really is, and number two, how you can feel less of it. And do let me know in the comments what you think of this, if it resonates, what you might need help with, what you might agree with, what you might disagree with. I'd love to hear from you. So what is anger? Anger is a response inside of our bodies. It's an emotion. And for me, what happens is that when something comes up that we feel is other than it should be, it can provoke a response known as anger. So our mind sees something, is triggered by something. Could be a comment on social media, it could be something your boss says, it could be something a family member says, and that information goes in to our brains, and we try to reconcile it with our conditioning. It essentially hits our stuff, right? So we make a very, very quick, like a split-second assessment on what we think of that information, what we think about what's happening, and we react to it. We feel a reaction. In the case of anger, the emotion comes in straight away, and straight away we react, right? So there's some sort of, but specifically what it is really is a resistance to feeling that emotion. So let's say, for example, your wife says something, or your kid does something, or your boss says something. It comes in, you feel it in your body. And what would happen if you let it come in and didn't react to it? So you essentially observed it, you just let it be, you just allow yourself to feel that sensation of anger for a second, and you don't react to it, you don't push back against it or resist it. What would happen is the feeling would come up like this. You can always imagine it inside your body. It would go shoot up like this, and it would just go and pass right through you, and you wouldn't react. And what that would mean in practice is that you wouldn't have the argument, you wouldn't lash out and regret it later. You wouldn't perhaps move to something physical, hopefully not. But you essentially wouldn't be blocking the flow of that anger energy moving through you. You would allow it to pass right through, and you would avoid all the potential consequences that come with getting angry and lashing out. So just play with that. Think about it in terms of energy passing through. You can think of it as anger energy, the same way you have excitement energy, you have happy energy, you have joyful energy, you have just hanging around energy. It's energy just with a label that we're giving it. We're labeling it in a particular way. But just think about how next time you do feel that anger rising, just allow yourself to feel it even a little bit. Observe it, notice it, witness it, without feeling the need to act, and see what happens. So if this resonated with you and was helpful, please do hit the like button so I know it was helpful and can keep making these videos. And do hit follow as well. It really, really helps. And talk to you next time.